Hello Aries, thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the They Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. I already shuffled. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what we have. Okay, so it's an interesting way to start into this, and it's interesting the way this is starting, I should say. You got the Nine of Pentacles, what's going on between the two of you or more. It feels situational, so it could be a person, it could be a situation itself. It's definitely like when I feel your energy going towards it, it's something that you're maintaining. So it's either a relationship, personal, or it's like an actual situation you're taking care of. It's the way you're relating to it, because it's a good situation. The situation, whatever it is pretty good, and you have a lot. I want to say a lot invested in it, to be fair, and it's good. And it's funny how I keep having to say it's good, because your card above this is the Five. Yep, the Five of Swords. This is kind of like the fruitless win, the fruitless victory card. Things are going well. Everything is good, but it's not engaging, I guess you would say. It's just not, like, it's good. You're happy that it's going well, but it doesn't excite you. And you're just kind of like, it is what it is, but I'm not over the moon about it, but it's good. It's definitely good. And the situation is really good. I just feel like you're maybe a little bored with it. Just kind of like, this situation is good, but, you know, I need a little more spice in my life. This is, I mean, I keep feeling like you might even be telling yourself, it's good, so I don't want to screw it up, but it's kind of getting boring. Excuse me. See, this energy here with the Five of Swords is pulling forward. Even though it's a good situation and you're happy with it, you're bored with it. I really feel like you're bored with it. It just doesn't have enough spice. It's kind of like, yeah, it's good, but, you know, it's just not exciting. This energy is pulling forward, and it's inspiring the next thing, because I feel like you're just kind of like, I need a bit more spice in this situation. So you got the Ace of Wands popping in here. I need to get something in there. I need to spice it up. I need to get something going. You're just kind of changing it up just to bring some more excitement to it. You don't want to just succeed. You want to enjoy succeeding. So you're spicing up the situation, whatever that means for you. For some of you, if it's a relationship, you're like you're planning something that's out of the norm, just to like put some air of mystery into it. If it's an actual situation where there's something, for example, you have to take care of, you're just finding a way to make that more fun. You're adding some more fun to it. You're getting very creative. This seems to be all in your boat. Like you're motivated to do this. It seems to be just a natural thing you're going towards. Not really. I'm getting ideas, like some people I'm seeing like some type of bungee jumping thing, and I'm like, really? Other people I feel are taking care of a house or animals or something. It seems very vague to me, extremely vague what I'm seeing. But like, if it's like, I think if you're going the relationship route, if it's something like skydiving or bungee jumping, I feel like that's saying the type of like different, like it's completely different. Like, so because I don't feel like most people are that adventurous, but maybe you are. Maybe you are. So, but that's type of thing. Like, you're doing something completely out of the norm. If it's relationship-wise, if it's situational, you're adding fun into it, and you're like making it more of a game. Like, I have to do this anyway. I got to have this more fun. You might even be changing up, you know, what you're doing. But you got the Ace of Wands here. It's definitely something you're adding more spice to it. Now, the situation, whatever you're dealing with, the Queen of Pentacles is here with the healing. Like, everything is good. The base part of the situation, I don't feel like you're messing with the base part. So relationship-wise or if there's something you're taking care of or a situation you're dealing with, the base of it you're keeping locked in. That's secure. That's not changing. It's like it's the ability to color it. It's almost like if you're looking at a room in a house, the structure is the same, but you're painting the walls, you're changing the furniture that's in there, you're changing the drapes, you know, things like that. You're kind of like redecorating the situation, if that makes sense. And I'm getting the healing here is you're breathing a new fresh air. Like it's a breath of fresh air. You're breathing a fresh air? Yeah. You're putting a breath of fresh air into the situation, and it's good for the situation. It's very secure, but I feel like this is really good. The thing is, this seems to be motivating you in other ways. And I feel like whatever the situation is, this Ace of Wands is just like it's the Wands, Aces especially, they're kicking off something new. This is the beginning of something new. It's like you're testing the waters when you start. Whatever it is, you're just testing the waters, seeing if this works, if this makes things better. When that breath of fresh air happens and it makes the whole situation improve, it's like you have a better outcome than expected. I'm getting you're even more motivated with the Magician and the good cheer. Like that breath of fresh air, the way that's working out, this bringing some more vitality to the situation has a big positive effect. And I feel like you're going to change a lot more. And you're just kind of like, all right, I didn't touch the base of this situation, but you know what? Maybe there's other things I can change about this. Maybe there's other things I can do to make this even better. I feel like you're getting very excited and very inspired. And you're like, you know what? You got the Three of Wands. What are my possibilities? What else can I do out here? You're very motivated because of this. And it seems like it's not only this situation, it's branching off into other ways. You're getting like a jolt of energy, and you want to change other things because you're having a lot more fun. You seem to be moving around your schedule too, is what I'm getting. When I get the Three of Wands is a lot of times it can be travel or waiting for your ship to come in. I feel like this is more like you changing your schedule, changing how things are done, and you're like getting out there and making better movements just so that you're happier. Like the situation wasn't bad, but you want to make better movements so you're happier. Good? Okay. See, you're making changes. You are definitely making changes, and I feel like this is the point of this reading. You start with these changes, you add a little spice, it's a breath of fresh air to that situation, and that goes well. And then you get inspired to make bigger changes and bigger differences. And I'm getting that might be a little bit of a misstep, just to be fair. Because I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles with the glamour. I feel like you want these bigger changes, like the secondary changes. I feel like you want those to work out. I don't feel like those, I feel like those diminish the situation. Because I'm getting the glamour. The glamour is like usually putting forth a front, showing off something, making it look better than it actually is. And the Knight of Pentacles is like sticking with it. It's almost like you made your bed, you're gonna lie in it type feel. So you're just kind of sticking with it because you're like, I just need to give it time to work out, or I don't want to backtrack. I don't want to change it again. Like you're feeling like these changes were better, but I'm feeling like they weren't. I'm feeling like they were, especially in the environment. You have the Five of Cups. I feel like there's loss from the secondary changes. There's loss. Like there's too much. Like I feel like the base, the second time you're changing the base of the situation, whatever that means to you, and I'm getting that might be your misstep here. They're saying if you stop at the primary, like just changing the fun factor and stay with that, you should be a lot happier. If you change the base, I feel like you're going to have some loss there. It's not going to destroy the situation, but you're going to have some loss. And I feel like it's not going to be as good as it was. I don't feel like you're going to be as happy as you were. It's going to be more effort, and I just feel like it's more strenuous than it was. They're saying don't go too far with this. I feel like that's the warning of this reading. Don't go too far. The primary changes, that first wave, that's perfect. That's great. Don't change the base. If you want to keep changing the outer pieces, but like it's kind of like if we're going to use the house analogy again, they're redecorating and painting the walls and moving furniture in and out, whatever, that's great. But if you're going to change the entryway, or for example, like there's a small window here, I'm going to have that taken out and put a bigger window in here, and maybe I'm going to have French doors, something like that. it's kind of like you're having French doors go out to the side street. It's just kind of like, that's not working. Like, it's like there's a fence there. It's like nobody can really see them. You really don't want to see what's out there anyway. It's not that pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it's nice to have French doors, but where they're put, it's just kind of not working. So it's like your primary redecorating was great. They're changing the structure, not so good. That's not going to work out for you. And I feel like that's what they're saying. Stop at the primary changes. Don't go into the secondary ones where you mess with the base, you mess with the structure, because that you're going to end up regretting it, and you're going to have a slight bit of loss. Are we good? All right, I think we got there. All right, thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.